Tour. It's your boy Ken. Then suspending my boy Kyre Irving. Ain't that some shit? Okay, I got about 3 parts to this video. I'm gonna try to make it quick to try to keep the interest going here. Check this out. Number 1, I see a lot of people. I'm just talking about black people right now. I'm talking about black people. I've seen several black people. Once Kanye was booted from Adidas, they would take their Adidas apparel, pour ketchup on it, throw it in a trash can, or light it on fire as if that means something. You do realize that you've already gave your money to Adidas, so they can care less if you burn, pour ketchup on it, or piss on it, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You're not making a statement. You're not improving the conditions for which you're boycotting for in the first place. That's ridiculous. So you seeing everybody else do that, so you're gonna do, so now it's monkey see, monkey do, right? So Elon Musk purchased Twitter. The N-word, the use of the N-word on Twitter skyrocketed about 300 to 500% after his takeover. Any of you black people own Teslas? Are you gonna burn your Tesla that you're still paying for? Are you gonna pour ketchup all on the inside, marinara sauce, cheese, and pepperoni on the inside of it, and to boycott Elon Musk? Nah, you're not gonna do that. Why would you do that? Anyway, that's stupid. Stop doing that. The money's already spent. Part 2. I'm gonna call this one post-traumatic slave syndrome. All right. Why is it that in the black community, those with status and those without, why is it that when we have a belief, it's our own belief, we're entitled to our own belief, just like anyone else? Why is it that we abandon our beliefs and what we stand for when the pressure's on? Why do we do that? Why do we jump out of that pot of hot water just to appease those who don't like what we believe in? The KKK don't abandon their beliefs. So why we gotta abandon our beliefs? And just because you are exposing, or if you mention a certain practices of a certain group, doesn't mean you're anti that group. That is ridiculous. That is like saying, okay, because I don't like swimming pools, that I'm gonna ban the whole idea of swimming. Like, that doesn't make sense. If you don't like swimming pools, you don't like swimming pools. That don't mean that you don't like to swim. What if you don't like swimming pools because people urinate in them? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So and then you got Shaquille O'Neal talking about this man, calling this man an idiot. See, that's another thing. Tap dancing for the man. Black people, listen, never, ever talk about your own people on a network. Never, ever do that. The best thing that Shaq and that bald head, fat head, Charles Barkley should have done, they should have said, listen, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to speak against Kyre. Kyre has his own set of beliefs, morals, and whatnot. We're going to leave it at that. That's all they had to say. Don't call that man an idiot. Don't sit there and degrade this man on national TV because you're afraid to stand up for something. You know what I'm saying? Shaq used to be my hero, man. Now you ain't my hero no more, man. You little... Anyway. So we got to do better, man. And then, you know, I just don't understand why the Jews, the so-called real Jews, are off limits when everybody else gets talked about except them. And the crazy part is the people that are boo-hooing, crying over the non-anti-Semitic statements had nothing to do with Holocaust. Nothing. But they're reaping the benefits of it. Black people get talked about and mistreated all the time. We've never received reparations. The Jews have. And look at how they're flourishing, right? The so-called Jews, look how they're flourishing in life. We've never received that. Still getting hated on, still getting killed, still getting mistreated. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all through Z. You know what I'm saying? But they're off limits. And why is that? Why are your feelings so hurt? Because they're pulling the curtain away from and exposing your business practices. That doesn't make them anti-Semitic. So why don't y'all stop crying, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? Toughen up and just take it. No one's trying to take it from you. We're just saying, hey, let's take a look at this for a second. Something ain't right. But you want to call it anti-Semitic. You raise that anti-Semitic flag every time somebody mentions the word Jew. And that's bullshit. I'm sorry to say it. But I'm not sorry. I'm out.